Contest that carries with it plenty of significance for the two competing sides. The group stage quest continues, and it'll be fascinating to see which team can outbox the other. This is EA TV. A moment to be part of. Delighted to have the pleasure of your company for this one at the microphone.
And get more players in the box. Make the opposition have to defend it.
Yes, their creative struggles continue. They need more possession. Chance to finish. And there it is. The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
We can take another look now. It's wonderful interplay between the two of them to start the move. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
Time added on for stoppages. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, he was excellent today, and he gave them that all-important lead. They just struggled to cope with him. His movement was so clever.
Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines as they're on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. EA TV is ready to bring you the action. Hello and a very warm welcome wherever you happen to be around the world. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position. What can he do with it now? Takes the shot! Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Fancy footwork. Can they do it? Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Forcing the issue, great composure. Well, nothing much for the keeper to worry about there. Stoppages. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story. Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. Well, wherever you happen to be, at whatever time of day or night, this should be special. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry. Bukayo Saka. England using width to good effect here. Jude Bellingham. Genuine chance. Can he put it away? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Well, opting for the short corner. Promising position, this. Now with James. Good-looking ball. Options in the centre. Making them chase shadows. Can they produce something? And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, take a look at this. The manager won't be happy with how his team defended there. You've got to get rid. Show some fight when you're trying to win the ball back. It's just not good enough.
One 0 then. Mensah. Oh. Teammates in the middle. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2. Can he put it away? A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here we can see it again. It's just sloppy fending. They've switched off at the back and don't stay with the players. They've got to do better there.
3 goals without reply. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute, and that's easy peasy for the keeper. Ivory. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story.
Well, I think the coaching staff will be furious after that. They clearly didn't implement the game plan. There was no real effort either. I'm sure there'll be words in the dressing room after that performance.
How good was Jude Bellingham in this match? For me, absolutely superb.
He was certainly one of the standouts. A threat throughout. Just never stopped running. And when the chances came, he took them well.
Coming up today, action from the group stage. And quite simply, every point counts. Both teams hoping to make the mark, but which one of them will ultimately come out on top? We're live on EA TV. Well, given the circumstances on the stage of the competition, it's understandable that the nerves are jangling a bit more than usual. Derek Ray, the game this ought to be. It's Colombia, and they take on Congo DR. Well, it takes confidence to try your luck from that sort of distance.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his rewards.
Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Cross fired over. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. And safely dealt with. So the corner played into the box. Such an ambitious run. And threading it through. There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
Now what can they do from here? And he's made it a place for himself. The defender is just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength and uses his body well. And once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
What's to like about this attack? Well, that was an opportunity to get themselves back into this contest.
It was a good try. It's not a bad attempt, that, and you just feel if they can get a goal, they're right back into this game.
That's a good pass, and nicely parried away. Mbemba. Set the combo on the ball. Oh, it might be. Keeper had it covered. Time for a change then. He's driven in the corner. It wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
This was below the levels we expect from them. Just looked a bit disorganised off the ball. Not enough leaders out there for me today. They've got to better for the next game.
The one man who was masterful out there was Luis Diaz, and as ever keen to get your take.
Well, he was a constant threat, either playing on the shoulder or looking to drop into space. His movement was so clever, got himself into great goal-scoring positions. Bag 2, could have had more.
The fans have been waiting impatiently for. Now it's almost here, and both teams know they had better be ready as soon as the referee's whistle sounds. A fabulous prospect. Hello, and I must say it's an absolute privilege to be here on this grand international occasion. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gap. Ismail Assar, they're playing it through. The keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. On to Holland, trying to connect. And a free kick given. Has eyes for goal. Nothing wrong with the eye. Mendy has it. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
Doing it nicely. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. elevation on the header.
Well, he just can't keep it down, but what a good cross that was. As was the movement in the box. He's unlucky on that occasion.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Diouf. Sadio Mane now. Great chance! And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, I have to say, he's really well here. In the right place, and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
They will make the change now. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. It's a neat move, and it's a penalty! And on the back of that decision, now it's a caution.
Well, it's a tight call, but in the end, I think he's got it right. A penalty and a yellow card.
Time for a change then. This for 2-1. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, the keeper held his ground, but made it very easy for the taker in the end.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? To a chance. Matchday. Not so good. This could level it. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances. Overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, he was excellent today, and he gave them that all-important lead. They just struggled to cope with him. His movement was so clever.
An enthralling contest in the making, involving two sides with plenty to say for themselves. But what we can't say with any certainty is which one of them will ultimately claim victory. Hello, and I must say it's an absolute privilege to be here on this grand international occasion. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to provide... Don't give him too much space. Teammates in the middle. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Over it comes. David Vaughan. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's such a composed finisher, and he's got the technique to match. He's a top-class striker.
Kimmich. Sané has it. Well, that's a clever ball. Genuine test. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Sunu. Kono. Space for them here. Chance to play it in. Never quite had the header on the target. Through. No good vision. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper.
Well, that save just about keeps it in this, but they have to pose more of a threat at the other end.
Well, that's been deemed offside, and maybe, Stuart, we could accuse him of being rather greedy.
Yeah, that's sloppy play. All he had to do was let the ball run through to his teammate there.
And he's made headway. Not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well, had that got in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is...
Oh, it's on! Oh, did so well to deny him.
Well, then we can see it again. Incredibly close, but the correct decision. No goal.
with a short one. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Seko Fofana. Space to exploit. The ball is loose. Put it away.
Well, that's cleared the danger. Really good defending there.
Beyond the goal down, but perhaps a chance to create something from this corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, look, rushed there. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Jamal Musiala. And he did well to cut it out. Trying to pass. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Oliver Baumann. And so it is, the first half score. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur. Is it going to be? Kono, now in a more than decent position. Good idea. And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off his line early. And really pressing their opponents. Seko Fofana. Well read to ease the pressure. Possession. Musiala. Could be. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And over comes the corner. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. And reaches for the yellow card.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of challenges, was it?
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. But they dealt with the threat post. Could be troublesome. Trouble goal! Lead driver here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, here's the replay. Just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important... And so the final whistle is sounded, and this game will go into the history books recorded as a draw. What do you think the visitors will feel about what they put into the game?
You can't always be at your best, and on those days you have to grind out a result, and that's exactly what they did today. It was a really good late equaliser.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, he was certainly one of the standout performers, obviously with the goal, but quite unfortunate not to have two to his name. Thought it was a really classy display from him.